Hey everyone! So today I have a Valentine's Day tutorial for you all on the look that I'm wearing right now. I chose a look that kind of that incorporates a little bit of pink, a little bit of a brightening kind of glittery pigment as well. That also enhances my eyes, makes them just that little bit smoky, that little bit sultry, and I used a long wear lipstick as well, which my partner prefers because it's kiss proof, and for me it's also awesome because it's dinner proof if you're going out for dinner on Valentine's Day as well. But I'm really happy with how the look turned out, and I hope you guys like it. If you do like the look, keep watching for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of my NARS makeup primer. I'm just dotting that all over my skin, and then I'll blend it in with fingers. And next I'm just taking some of my Dior Star foundation, and I'm just dotting that all over my skin. And I'm going to blend that in today with the Beauty Blender. And next I'm taking some of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just popping that under the eyes, around the nose, and around the mouth. And I'm just going to blend that in using the Beauty Blender Micro Mini. I've really been enjoying using the Beauty Blenders lately actually. I feel like they sheer out the foundation a little bit and give it a really natural finish to the skin. And I just find the regular Beauty Blender just that little bit too big for around the smaller parts of the face. And for blush, I'm just going to use the Josie Maran Cheek Jelly in Island Pink. And I'm actually going to take that one on a Beauty Blender Micro Mini as well. I feel like it gives a really nice flawless finish for blush application as well. And I feel like by using the Beauty Blender, it doesn't disturb the foundation as much as when you use fingers to spread cream blush on as well. And next I'm going to take my By Terry Hyaluronic Powder, and I'm just going to set my, my foundation and my blush with the MAC 138 brush. And now for brows, I'm just going to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to do a really nice kind of light brow. And then I'm just going to comb through them with the spoolie just to blend it. Okay, and I'm just going to take all over the lid my NARS Pro Prime. And just blending with fingers. And all over the lid, I'm just going to take MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to pop that on with fingers just to provide a nice matte, even base. And we're going to be using a fair bit of shimmer, and I like how Painterly mattifies the lid. It kind of grounds the eye look and provides a bit of a balance between the matte and the shimmer shadows. So I'm going to be using my Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to be taking this colour, light pink, and I'm going to pop that all over the lid, mostly focusing it on the inner corner of the eye. And that's just on the MAC 239 brush. And I'm just going to take some of that colour and just pop it under the inner part of the lower lash line. Next, on the outer corner, I'm just going to take this colour Mauve. I'm just going to blend that on the outer half of the lid. I'm also going to take that colour and put it on the outer half of the bottom lash line. And I'm just going to take a 217 brush, and with a tiny little bit of mauve on the brush, I'm going to blend that just through the crease. Next, I'm going to take Garnet, just this beautiful kind of burnt deep kind of reddy brown colour. I'm going to apply that to the outer third of the eye, just on the 239 brush. Then I'm going to use the 217 and I'm going to blend that out and start to build that colour up. And I'm just going to keep building that colour up until I get the depth that I really want. I'm just going to take some of that Garnet shade and I'm going to pop that just in the very outer corner of the bottom lash line. I'm just going to blend a tiny little bit of that mauve colour just back into the centre of the lid as well. And I'll pop a little bit of that just through the crease too. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of the colour Espresso on the 239 brush, and I'm just going to apply that in the very outer corner on the lid and just kind of deepen up the outer corner there. And I'm just blending that a little bit with the 217 brush. And I just feel like I've lost a little bit too much of that Garnet colour, so I'm just going to blend that back over the top of that Espresso colour as well. It will still maintain the depth that you've added there with the darker colour, but it'll just add a little bit of that burnt red sheen on top. Okay, Okay, and if you've got a little bit of fallout, just take the beauty blender that you did your concealer with and just kind of blend that over the top, and that'll get rid of any fallout that you've got there. Next I'm going to take this Inglot pigment in number 50, which is kind of like it's kind of a pink colour with a gold sheen over the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Eye Primer that comes with the Magnificent Metals products. And I'm going to mix a little bit of that primer in with some of that pigment just in a little tray. And I'm going to apply that using the MAC 219 brush to the inner part of the eye, and it'll really brighten it up and add a little bit of sparkle. And next I'm just going to take my NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my inner rims. This one's just in the black, which is Via Veneto. And apologies, I've just realised that that was really out of frame. To be honest, filming tutorials, the hardest part is actually getting your eyeliner in frame, because I get this close to the mirror in order to get the eyeliner in the right place. There we go, so my eyes are lined, and what I'm going to do for liner, I was going to do a liquid line, but I feel like it'd be too harsh for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of black from the Lorac Pro palette, just on my MAC 219, and I'm just going to pat that just into the very outer corner along the lash line. There we go, and just a tiny little bit just underneath. Then on the inner corner I'm going to take a little bit of this colour Champagne, and I'm just going to pop that just on the very inner corner here. That just has a little bit of a pinky sheen to it, so it's very Valentinesy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use my Dior It Lash Mascara and my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I'm just going to pop this on off camera. You guys have seen me do this many times before, but yeah, mascara. And for lips, I'm just going to take my Hourglass Longwear Liquid Lipstick in the colour Canvas, and I'm just going to apply this, no lip liner or anything, just make sure that your lips are nice and moisturised, because they do enhance the look of flakiness. So I'm taking this one. My boyfriend doesn't usually like to kiss me if I'm wearing lipstick, but he knows that the long wear ones are okay because they won't transfer and make him look like he's wearing lipstick. The applicator on this is really good as well. You can get a really nice crisp line, and because it's matte, if you have smaller lips you can slightly overline and it won't look unusual, so you can get away with that with this lipstick. There we go. To me, this colour is pretty much the longwear version of MAC Velvet Teddy, so if you like that kind of look, this is a really good colour for that, and it doesn't smear off the way that MAC lipsticks do. And that's it. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. To me, the Lorac Pro palette, found the shadows just that tiny little bit difficult to work with, but they did produce really nice colour. They are really easily blendable. It's just they have that little bit of a powdery texture. They do have that little bit of fallout, but the overall, I feel like the outcome was really nice, and I'm really happy with how that went. The longwear lipstick as well, the Hourglass liquid lipsticks are some of my favourites. I've got them in maybe 6 or 7 colours, so I'm always going back to those, and I always really enjoy wearing those. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Please do comment, tell me what you think, and please let me know what you would like to see, because I always like to hear from you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!